Alright guys, so there were a lot of questions about how I was able to make this as a DVS unit. That was actually all thanks to Jesse Dean. He helped me out a lot with this. Here's the schematic, kinda. This is basically to give you an idea of what had to be done, and I'll just show that in a little bit. I'll take it apart for you guys, and so that way you can, look at the inside of this. All right. So that was basically with a 2-pole double throw that we used just to be able to reroute it from the tone arm. So in this sense, basically we're having this sound come out. And this is using the EDJING app just to hear the sounds. I'm also using the Jesse Dean fader for this. Now, when I flip this switch, this is basically how this is working. This little switch that I have here, so I play it. Now, the other thing that I'm using is, so I basically have the auxiliary going out from the phone, USB readers going through here, back to the Scratch Toys sound plate that I have installed, thanks to Carlos. But in this case, like I said, sounds being rerouted from the iPhone directly into the switch that's made over here. This is an extra auxiliary port that's thrown into the 2D PT switch, which is controlled right here, like I said. But when you're doing this, the only problem is whatever sound that's being thrown in through here on the side is what's being cut. So the bad part would be this. If I'm trying to mix, that was a problem that I was having. You can't, just because it would be too many channels involved being thrown into one. So no matter what's getting thrown in, it's what's going to be cut. So here's the example.
Yeah, it's going to be well wicked.
And here's the edging fader.
Oh yeah. That nigga rotate, turn on your table.
So this is just using the Mixfader for that, or the Jesse Dean fader. Since it's both deck A and deck B, it's always going to be cut through the Jesse Dean fader, unless you want to have the loop being played in the background, well, it still can't be done. Either way, it's going to be cut. So the way around this is shutting that off from this side using the Mixfader, and then we can keep the scratch over here. We'll just cue this up. That's actually the cool part about using this app for this. So, that being said, we can just play beat through here. And this is actually using the other auxiliary cable from another source, so that way it won't be cut by the fader, because it's basically going around everything and still being thrown into the channels over here. So I have this over here on the sound plate, and this part is in the middle. This is the newest addition to the Scratch Toys sound plate. It's pretty sick. Definitely recommend it. But there you have it. That's the idea on this. I'm going to take all this apart right now, so you basically can have an idea on everything we just talked about. It's not the greatest video for this, but I had a lot of people asking me questions on how it was done, so now I'll be able to show you. Just been busy, so sorry guys. Couldn't get back to everyone in time.
Life is really too pale.
shut this off. Alright. You know what? Might as well play some beats meanwhile. So since I don't have that much time, sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to edit this. I'm just trying to show you how it was done for those that are asking. If anyone wants to edit it afterwards, dope. Alright guys, so this is a video that a lot of people have been asking about how to do this, make this portable DVS system. The only thing is, like you saw in the last video, you can't actually mix with it, you can just scratch, and it's whatever sound that's coming in. So this mod's just a power source that I have on here, and I just added some connectors there to make it easier to take apart. Thanks to Carlos again from Scratch Toys for hooking it up with the faceplate. Sick. Now the other thing over here is auxiliary in. The auxiliary in is basically how I'm cutting all the sound. Doesn't matter what it is, it can be cut. It'll go straight, to the Jesse Dean fader that's installed on here. That mod. Sick fader, by the way. Big ups to Jesse Dean. I'll definitely give your hands on that if you can. So you're basically throwing in 3.5mm auxiliary into there, just so you have a different input, and that's connected to this board over here. And actually you have to splice this board. You're going to be separating the couple lines over here to make it go from stock to mod. So over here you can see there's 4 pins in that area on the bottom where I'm kind of trying to show that there. On the outer part towards your left, if you're looking at the screen, I used the white channel, left channel, however you want to look at it. And right where there's a capacitor, I put in the red. It's all the way to the right, a little bit above that. You'll see a fat trace that's over there. I actually got it from there. I went straight into the trace. Also split the 2 traces, where those 2 outputs go to. And then this is basically how I switched it back to factory settings right there on the top. So you could choose either the pre or the post, and put it on your switch, on the 2PDT switch. So, and once again, you can see where those cables follow through right here. One of them's actually going to loop around back to the switch that's there. So that way when I turn it in, it either goes to a mod or it goes to factory settings, just based on that. Ignore all the other switches I got on there. There's just some extra mods that I was messing around with that I liked a lot, that I just kind of picked up some parts from eBay, and everything works really nice, so I'm happy about that. If I have some more time, I'll definitely post those ones up later on how to do them. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the help too, for everyone that's helped out. DJ Undercut, Jesse Dean, and Carlos from Scratch Toys. This is actually from Jesse Dean's, who we were talking about. He was letting me know that this should work, and actually, yeah, it works perfectly. So big ups to Jesse Dean for helping me out with this. Got a little mark on there, sorry about that. but that's the idea. Thank you.